Hey and welcome everyone, welcome to Beyond Systems, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you news about my new core series. So here is what's gonna happen momentarily on my channel. I'll be posting a series that has to do with core function, that has to do with core strength, that has to do with core stability for the first time. Now, there is a lot of information out there regarding those topics. I put this off for quite some time, but there were many requests from a couple of you guys who actually wanted to know my point of view regarding biomechanics, regarding how to activate muscles, how to use the core. And so here it is. This is literally the kick-off for this series. What I want to do in this video is explain real quick, first of all, yes, this series exists. I'm already filming it. Second of all, I want to explain to you how it is going to work and which parts it will consist of. So first and foremost, when we are talking about the core, for me, the topic is a much more complex one than saying just train the abs. So this is really important to understand. The core is not just the abs, but we'll be talking about that later on. So in reality, we're really talking about something that is a central element of our daily function, as well as a central element for every single sports performance or whatever you want to do with your body. Your core is always involved. Your core is even involved in breathing. Your core is involved in walking. This is why there will be a lot of different videos in this series, some of which are quite explanatory with rather little or small seeming exercises, but I definitely can tell you they will have a massive impact if you give them a go. So in general, what will happen is there will be a couple of different videos reaching from perception exercises so that you can actually tune into your body better, tune into all the different functions of our core better. So those exercises will be very low impact, but very high in terms of what they demand of awareness, of perception, of sensomotoric feedback. And they're also designed, if you say, well, but I don't have that good of a coordination, I don't have that good of a sensomotoric feedback, that's exactly why those exercises are there. They are not just there to work with those elements, they are there to develop those things. Also, there will be strengthening exercises because there are some muscles in the core that are weak for almost everyone. And most of the time, it's not the same muscles for each and every person. For some, the lumbar spine protective muscle layer might be a little bit too tense or too weak. Or it's the abdominals, or it's the hip flexors, or it's the diaphragm, and so on and so on. So it really depends on the person, which is why I'll give a great range of different exercises. Which brings me to the next thing. It's not just about strengthening a specific area. It is also about the mobility and the function of it and the integration of that area into other parts of our human body in as many different expressions, physical moving expressions as possible. And this is important. Why? Because we will do exercises, and this core series contains exercises that we will do on land. Exercises like a plank position, exercises like a bear crawl, exercises that you know from maybe functional fitness moves, that you know from pure strength moves, and so on and so on. But there will also be exercises that we will do with some props, meaning there will be some exercises that we will do hanging in the air using a very, very simple tool that I will share with you later on. And it's amazing what you can do with that. Plus, there will be some exercises, and that's the beauty here. I think you've never heard that one, that we will do in the water. Yes, exercises for the core in the water for both core function, core fluidity, as well as very gentle core strength, functional core strength to be precise. The water is absolutely stunning when it comes to that, because it just delivers a little bit of resistance, but not too much. And so it allows us to really train the body, to feel in the body without the full force of gravity having an effect on the structures, but still working the muscles. And especially those exercises in the water, they are not just suited for people who are in pain, who are in agony. They are not just suited for people who are just starting. Even for already professional athletes, exercises for the core in the water will add an additional layer of training. Now, let me talk a little bit about the basic structure of this whole thing. I will start off with really getting to know some of the most fundamental core muscles and then work my way out to more remote areas of what still is part of the core. Normally my videos are always relatively long. That's because I always explain a lot and I go in detail. Some exercises can be done with rather little hustle and can be done with a very just quick, okay, let's do this exercise. Let's have a look at the most important things that you have to be careful with in order to be able to perform it properly and safely. And that's the more important thing, safely. And some other exercises, they require more explaining. So what I'm trying to do with this series, I can already tell you the first video of the series is a little longer, but bear with me, jump in there, listen to the theory, listen to what we are doing, try the exercises out, and then take it from there. I'll try and post every so often, every couple of weeks, a quick sort of comparison video, a summary video, where I sum up some of the exercises that I've discussed in detail in the separate videos. And I will do that in order for you to be actually able to tune back in once you've heard the long explanatory videos already. Tune back in, get a feel for, yeah, this, and this exercise, those were the ones that we've been talking about. If you're here looking for just the quick videos, just a 2-minute video, and then you can do an exercise, there will be some exercises where I don't need a lot of time for explaining, but for the most part, the beauty of this series is really in the depth and in the understanding of, hang on, what and how is this actually gonna work? Because the how is the most important thing when we try to learn something new for our body, when we try to improve upon our body, upon our structure, and upon our movement ability. So this is the core series in a nutshell. I already started filming, I already started editing, so expect the first video to be out within the next hours, literally after this one. It will be a separate playlist on my channel, and I'll be posting regularly in this for the next probably months. There will also always be a couple of other videos thrown in between. So if you do not find a new video about the core series every single week, don't worry, it's not over. It's just sometimes new requests come in, sometimes really very spontaneous things pop up. And I'm like, okay, let's do this video, throw it in here because it might be important just right now. So bear with me, it will take some time to actually cover this whole thing, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to your input. Also, if you have any questions, if you have any specific requests, please leave them in the comment box down below. If you're as excited as I am about this series already, please click the like, share and subscribe button, and also the notification bell, so that you can stay up to date and you can tune in whenever a new video comes up in this channel, on this core series. All right, I wish you a wonderful time. Also check out the links in the description below of my website, of my Patreon page, where I discuss things like movement, things like mechanics from a different angle again. And yeah, I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful time and see you in the core series. Bye guys.